So fear produces. Let me tell you what fear produces if we allow it to manifest in our life. And this is why we have to drop the bomb on fear.
That's right.
We have to blow it all the way up. Amen. We have to begin to understand that we can live a fearless life.
That's right.
Fear brings weakness and cowardness.
Right.
Come
Now,
on.
somebody may say, I ain't weak, I ain't scared, I ain't never scared.
That's what they say.
Well, then if you aren't ever scared, then why aren't you doing what God said?
Come on, Barbie. Barbie got this thing.
Fear comes to demote and steal. Yes, we know that the enemy, he comes only but to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And so when you look at fear, and when you look at the fact that it comes to demote, to take away, and to steal, then you ought to know that if God did not give you a spirit of fear, and if fear is operating in your life, then you need to check it.
Right.
Fear causes you to be double-minded. You cannot trust God and believe that God said this and not want to do what he said because fear has now come into your life. God said that a double-minded man is unstable in all of his ways. Don't even ask God for something and think that you're going to receive it if you're double-minded. But fear produces you to be double-minded when you allow it to manifest.
You better teach.
Fear brings disobedience.
That's true.
Now, this is a message all by itself, and I don't have time, so we won't go there, but you already know what disobedience is. And he tells us, God says, obedience is better than sacrifice. Obedience will keep you from receiving what God has for you. Disobedience. When we go back to the laws and we look at the book of the beginning, God tells us, he said, this is what I want you to do, this is what I want you to do, this is what I want you to do. And if you do this, then this is what you'll have. But if you don't do this, this is what you'll have. And a lot of times we open up the door for curses to be in our life because we are not obedient to what God says. It's self-examination time. We have to examine our own life because God, he said that I'm coming back for a church. I'm coming back for myself. I'm coming back to look at, to find me inside of you. And if I cannot find me inside of you, then I'm going to have to skip over you.
You better talk on it.
Hey.
Fear causes. Now listen to all these things that fear causes. It causes misdirection. When we allow fear, because God said that I need to, go this way. And now that I see that this way, this is a hard way. It ain't going to be easy over here. I'm going to be lonely over here. It's going to be a lot of sleepless nights over here. It's going to be a lot of times where I'm going to be up 5 o'clock in the morning over here. It's going to be a lot of times where I'm going to have to either make a sacrifice to pay the church bill or to pay my house bill. It's a long road over here. And so God says that when you are operating in fear, that you are misdirected. So God said, I want you to go this way, but you see that this way is hard, and so you decide to go this way.
That's right.
Because you want to take the easy way out. Fear. Misdirection. Fear keeps us stuck and unopen to change. Now, I love the people of God. I love church, but when we talk about change, we talk about change in the church. A lot of people don't want to change. There was a time where, you were a woman and you wanted to minister that you couldn't even come up in pants. You couldn't even come up and minister. As a matter of fact, if you were a woman, you probably wouldn't even be able to grace the pulpit. So we're talking about change. We better thank God for change. But when fear is operating in your life, it will keep you stagnant and you will remain stuck and unopen to change. Fear causes you not to trust.